Assalamu alaikum dear students, welcome back. Hope you have enjoyed your winter vacations and you studied as well. Students, this is our lesson number 9 today, Karate Parrot. We are going to start reading this lesson today. This lesson is about an extraordinary parrot which is different as compared to other parrots. It is actually a parrot who knows karate as well. And this is a story about Samir, who was the victim in this story. This is somehow a funny story. You will enjoy reading it. There is an incident that happened about a parrot and Samir, and I will not disclose it. We will read it, then you will come to realize that how funny the scene was. So please keep your pencils in your hands to underline the hard words in the story. Okay. Samir shuffled across the pavement on his crutches and approached Mobby's Cafe on Regent Street. Please underline the word shuffled. Students, shuffled mean to walk without lifting feet. When you are walking like that, it creates sound, isn't it? So this is what we call shuffled. So how Samir was walking on the road? He was shuffling. He shuffled across the pavement on his crutches as well. What is crutch? Crutch is a staff with a hand grip and a rest for the forearm or armpit that is used to help somebody who is lame or injured to walk. Crutches help somebody to walk. The doors swung open automatically as he reached the entrance, and Samir made his way slowly into the large room. Adil and Babar were sitting in their usual seats by the window overlooking the street. They had seen Samir make his way unsteadily across the pavement. Students, underline the word unsteadily, please. This word, unsteadily, unstable walk, or you can say when somebody is unable to walk or stand properly across the pavement. So they rose to welcome him when he entered the cafe. Can you see in the picture? Can you see that Samir's one leg is having plaster on it? And the other two boys are Babar and Adil. Where they were waiting for Samir? In Mobby's Cafe. Goodness me, exclaimed Babar as Samir approached their table. What on earth have you been up to? Goodness me is a sign of exclamation. When you sometimes say, oh my God, when you show your surprise. And what were they were surprised about? While looking at the leg of Samir which was plastered. Samir heaved himself up to an empty chair and let the crutches fall to the floor. Heaved mean he just at once he just sat down on an empty chair and he put his crutches on the floor. You will never believe what happened with me, sighed Samir as he sank with relief into the chair. It's a long story, so you had better order me an espresso first. What is espresso, students? Espresso is a name of coffee that is dark, strong tasting coffee made by passing steam or water through coffee granules. We were wondering where you had got to, said Babar. We thought you had found some other cafe to go to, added Adil. What does it show? It shows that they used to meet in this cafe quite oftenly. A waiter was summoned. Underline the word summoned. Summoned mean called. And Samir's coffee was ordered. Well, tell us then, exclaimed Babar. Yes, what is this incredible story you have to tell us? Asked Adil. You won't believe it, said Sameer, but it is all perfectly true. The waiter arrived with a steaming cup of espresso and placed it on the table in front of Sameer. He looked curiously, underline the word curiously, at Sameer's foot, which was in a plaster. Curiously mean he was anxious to know about what happened with his leg. And students, plaster is a white powder that is mixed with water to form a hard paste that used for casts broken limbs, around the broken limbs. When the waiter had gone, Sameer helped himself to sugar and stirred the coffee. He gazed out of the window. Underline the word gazed. Gazed mean to stare at the people passing by outside. Come on, urged Adil. What happened? Sameer took a sip of coffee, whipped his mouth, and smiled. You see, his friends were constantly encouraging him to discuss or to speak about the plaster on his leg. Well, he began on Wednesday, I was fine, but on Thursday, I ended up with this broken foot. Sameer stuck out his foot for his friends to get a good look. It all started when my wife decided to get a pet, continued Sameer, and then he settled comfortably into his chair and tell them the story. So what was the beginning of his story or the beginning of the incident? He said that I was all fine on Wednesday, but Thursday it all happened with my foot. But the story started when my wife started or planned to have a pet. And what was that pet? It was a parrot. So isn't it very surprising that what will be the connection of parrot with his broken foot? So we will read next in story that how they have connected it. So Sameer's story, what is that? As you know, Sarah has always wanted a pet. Who is Sarah? It's the name of Sameer's wife. She has begged me for months. I get a dog or a cat to keep her company. But the problem is, we live in a flat. I have always felt it is not fair on a dog or a cat to be imprisoned. Underline the word imprisoned. Students, imprisoned mean to make captive somebody, to cage somebody or someone. In a flat on the 6th floor of an apartment building, dogs needs open spaces and cats needs to come and go as they please. A flat is certainly not a suitable place for them, in my opinion. Student, this is an important paragraph. Listen it attentively. He is sharing that his wife, why his wife wanted to have a pet always. She just to have pet for her company. And what is the problem that he was not allowing her? That they were living in a flat system, and on 6th floor it was, according to him, it was unfair for the dog or cats to cage them in a flat. So they needs open building to stay with. So this was the reason he doesn't allowing her wife. Well, Sarah agreed with me in the end, but last week she went along to the pet shop on the street of GT Road and Flower Street, you know, the place beside the Mike Depot. Please mention today's date here, mark today's date here. Inshallah, we will continue reading the rest of our lesson tomorrow. Okay, till then, stay blessed.